One Up Box is the first box I moved off of my regular monthly subscriptions. Today we're going to see why. What is up, everybody? Glenn here, and we are going to look at the One Up Box for October. As you could probably suspect, One Up Box's theme this month is Nightmare. It's interesting this month because this is the first month since I've been reviewing these boxes that we're going to have a lot of boxes with a similar theme. So this is going to be a great month to compare the boxes to kind of see how they pull off this whole Halloween thing. So let's dig into One Up Box and we'll see what we got. All right, starting with the t-shirt. In typical One Up Box fashion, the t-shirt is a thin, light t-shirt. This one is black, should be for the Halloween theme, right? And this one has a lot going on. So we've got Pokemon in there. We've got some Ghostbusters theme. Looks like Mario. Luigi is the actual Ghostbuster. And the Pokemon are turning the tables on the Ghostbuster there, going through the graveyard. So I'm not a big fan of this shirt. There's a lot going on. It's very busy. And it's really kind of hard to follow, and it's hard to look at first glance and really see what's going on in this shirt. Looking at this shirt, I realized my criteria for a good t-shirt, whether it's a mashup or a straight pop culture t-shirt, is I want a t-shirt where I'm going to walk up to somebody and they're going to say, "Hey, I like your shirt." Very easy, right? I don't see that with this. I think people who look at this shirt are going to have to sit there and say, "What's going on with your shirt? Oh, is that Luigi right there? I see some Pokemon." I don't want people to have to analyze my shirt to try to get it. I was walking around with this shirt today. 3 different people. "Hey, I like your shirt." At the store. "Hey, I like your shirt. That's a neat shirt." You know, it's very simple. You know exactly what it is. And this one is just too... It's too odd. The artwork is too jumbled, and it's just, you know, it's got too much going on to really be a quality shirt that I would wear around. So, you know, I'm not thrilled with the shirt too much. Next, we have not one, but 2 of the Pocket Pop keychains. They're basically mini pop figures in keychain form. I like the mini pops. I like them a lot. The Pocket Pop keychains. They display really well if you know how to do it. Our friends Brian and Anna over at Pop Hunter SC have a great video, which I'm putting linked up there for you. I have a great video on how to display these really neatly and easily with some golf ball display boxes. Really cool. Check out that video. But I really like these. They look as good as Pops pretty much. They have some nice detail. I actually already have this Daryl one, but this Jack Skellington one is a new one for me. I like these a lot. I've actually, if not for the room issue, as far as with Pops and Dorbs and other things I've got going on, as far as space, these have kind of taken a back seat, and I've actually been looking to kind of you know, trade off my collection, which is about 13 or 14 of these so far. But getting this Jack kind of makes me think that maybe I should keep them a little while and maybe try to display them a little bit better. Now, my issue is not with the fact that I got these Pocket Pop keychains, but the fact that we got 2 in this box counted separately as items. So, you know, even when they're items I like, unless it's a full-size pop figure or something that you get 2 of and you know, it's really a unique 2 set of items, to just put 2 of the same item in a box, it's kind of uncreative, I guess you could say. What about a Pocket Pop keychain and a Dorbs, or a Pocket Pop keychain and even a blind bag of something else? So, you know, when you get 2 little minifigures like this, at the same time in the same box, it just to me shows a little bit of uncreativity. And while I don't mind getting these, one is one I already have, but they can't help that. And I like this one a lot. I'm glad I got a brand new one. I would have liked to see them, vary it up a little bit and maybe not do two of the same item. Okay, we've got a Boo night mask. Now this is basically a night mask that you would use when you're sleeping. It doesn't have holes in it. You don't see through it. It's not a traditional mask. It's a sleep mask, basically. An unusual item for sure. Something that I have never seen before in a box. Fits the theme. But one of the things is a white night mask, to me, wouldn't do very well. If the reason you have a night mask is because you want to be able to sleep a little easier by having it really dark. But having a white night mask instead of a black one seems kind of counterintuitive. You wouldn't wear this anywhere other than to bed, so it's not a very versatile item. It's really not something that you would use. It's more of a novelty item, which, that's okay too. We like getting the silly novelty, quote unquote, useless items from time to time. But this one just struck me as a little bit odd. Not a terrible item, just not something that, number one, I would expect to see in a box, and number two, that really has a whole lot of value or use. All right, next we have a paracord bracelet. Now, we've gotten these before. In fact, this is our third one. And while it doesn't fit the theme, I guess it fits color-wise. It's kind of a throw-in item. It didn't really, even in the package, have any kind of labeling or any kind of backing, a cardboard card or anything just explaining it. It's just a paracord bracelet. These boxes are the only places I've really seen these. I mean, I've seen them in Hot Topics and stuff, and I guess it's kind of a trendy thing right now, but not too thrilled with them. I haven't really been happy with any of the paracord bracelets I've gotten. They've got limited use. It's not a wow item. It's not a, hey, that's neat. Hey, that's cool. It's just, it's okay. Nothing to write home about and nothing impressive at all. Just a plain old green and black paracord bracelet. It's the third one I've gotten in a box in the last 6 months or so. And then candy. Come on, one a box. Candy in a box is fine for some boxes, but one a box has always been, hey, it's a small box, it's inexpensive, but they're gonna make it worth your while for being such an inexpensive box. Throwing some Pop Rocks in there and a little teeny weeny bag of Pop Rocks at that, it's fine if you want to throw it in there, but when you count it as an item, when you count it as one of your 6 items in a 7-item box, doesn't thrill me that much. Just a little, barely anything, barely even there, pack of candy. And then there's what they call the bonus items. So instead of calling this a 7-item box, it's a 6-item box with a bonus item. Now, if you look on here, you'll see that they split up the pop keychain, so there's 2 of your items right there. The Pop Rocks counts, and then you've got the paracord and this bonus item, which is a print, indeed, as it says on there. Here's the print. It's another one of those things in this box that's got a lot going on at the same time here. Mega mashup. So we've got Nightmare Before Christmas. We've got a Pokemon. We've got Boo up there as the moon. We've got Ghostbusters. We've got Mario in the form of Luigi there. So there's so much going on in this poster. And actually, as a print, I like this print. The picture I like a lot. But you can see where we're going to have trouble with it. We unfold it, and you've got that nice big X in the middle of it because it's been folded twice. So these mini posters, they've got to get better. I'm not even talking about the fact there's a nice big one-up box logo on there, but these mini posters have got to get better if they expect us to really like them. It would have been really easy to roll this in a cardboard tube or have a slightly smaller version flat in the box, or at least just a one fold at the very least. But to double fold it pretty much ruins any kind of display opportunity for the poster. As a print, I like it. You know, if I saw, this would be a nifty background on your desktop computer, right? Or even on your phone. But as a poster, it's kind of worthless because you can't even display it. So I'm not too thrilled with that. And again, why would that be a bonus item? It should just be item number 7. I see what they're doing. You know, 6 and a bonus sounds better than just 7 items. You know, there you go. It's not that great of an item anyway. All right, that's it for One Up Box for October. The Nightmare theme. Looking at the box, I really am very glad that I moved this box to the rotation list instead of the primary box list, so I won't be getting it every month. The only reason I got it this month is because I'm in the middle of a 3-month subscription. So I'm glad that I moved it because as a box, it's not thrilling me anymore. Super Geek Box has moved ahead of it most months, and it's just been kind of a bit of a disappointment. I look around at the items in this box, and what I come up with, this is the only thing I like out of the box. And Daryl's one I already have already. So if you break it down, really, this is the only really useful thing to me in this box. But let's go ahead and say that the Pocket Pop Keychains as a pair are the only things in this box that I even remotely care about or am interested in. Even the shirt I don't like. And you guys know me, I almost always like the shirt. For me not to like the shirt, that indicates a issue with the box. The Funky Night Mask, which I'm never going to use. Paracord Bracelet, third one, which I wasn't thrilled with the first 2. Useless Poster and Pop Rocks. I'm not thrilled with this box at all. It's getting a C- for me. It's pretty low grade, especially compared to other boxes I've got. But again, this is a great month to compare it to other ones. But it just wasn't doing anything for me this month. They really need to step up their game if they want to stay at the top of the heap of the inexpensive boxes. All right, that's it for today. I wanted to give a quick shout out to some of our earlier patrons, Adam and Sylvia and Valerie. Thank you so much for supporting the channel through Patreon. If you would like to check out Patreon and possibly help support the channel and get some extra content out there that's only for patrons, definitely check out the Patreon site. And you know, even $1 will go a long way, and it'll open up a lot of giveaways and things like that as well. So definitely check that out. Thank you so much to my patrons. We've got a lot of videos to come. We've got the Star Wars series of pop reviews coming up. Those will be coming up over the next few days. Quite a bit of days, actually. So we'll be getting to those. And in those videos, I'll also be talking about our newest Hall of Fame members. So stay tuned for that. As always, like, comment. Love to interact with those comments down on the YouTube videos. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. And we will see you guys on the flip side. Bye-bye.